These and many more will come your way today on Social and Community News tonight. My name is Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi, but first, let's have some national stories. President Bola Tinubu will address a joint session of the Senate and the House of Representatives on Thursday, June 12, at the National Assembly Complex, Abuja. In a statement by the House of Representatives spokesman Akin Rotimi, the event was formally conveyed to members via an internal memo issued by the Clerk of the House, Yahaya Dazaria. According to the statement, the special joint sitting is scheduled to hold at the House of Representatives Chamber, National Assembly Complex, commencing at 11 a.m. with preliminary proceedings ahead of the arrival of President Bola Tinubu. It also noted that the program will feature goodwill messages from former presiding officers of the National Assembly and the conferment of national honors to selected Senate legislators by the President. Meanwhile, the federal government has declared Thursday, 12th June 2025 as public holiday to commemorate this year's Democracy Day celebration. Minister of Interior Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, who made the declaration on behalf of the federal government, in a statement congratulated Nigerians on 26 years of uninterrupted civil rule in the country. Tunji-Ojo reiterated the commitment of the renewed hope government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the universal value of democracy that is based on freely expressed will of the people in determining Nigeria's political, economic, social and cultural systems. Democracy Day is observed in Nigeria on June 12 in honor of 1993 presidential election, seen by many as the most credible poll ever conducted in the history of post-independent Nigeria. The All Progressives Congress Ondo State Chapter has frowned at the unfounded allegations made by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in their recent press statement. A statement by APC State Director of Media and Publicity, Steve Otaloro, urged PDP to focus on internal issues rather than spreading misinformation in an attempt to regain relevance. The statement noted that since the victorious governorship election won by the ruling All Progressives Congress, the PDP has emerged as a vocal antagonist, seemingly more interested in creating discord than offering constructive criticism. The ruling party emphasized that all projects initiated under the previous administration of Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu are receiving the attention they deserved under good Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who recently commissioned some of the projects. It is therefore out of place for the PDP to suggest that Governor Aiyedatiwa would undermine the legacy he helped build by neglecting ongoing projects. The APC in the statement encouraged the PDP to focus on addressing the challenges within their party rather than concocting lies to mislead the public. The statement added that the APC stands firm in its commitment to the people of Ondo State and will continue to prioritize the completion of all projects that benefit the citizens while urging the opposition party to engage in a meaningful dialogue and contribute positively to the development of Ondo State. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency (NIMET) has predicted thunderstorms and rains from Sunday to Tuesday across the country. NIMET's weather outlook released in Abuja envisaged rain showers in parts of Oyo, Ogun, Ondo, Ebonyi, Ekiti, Edo, Abia, Imo, Enugu, Anambra, Lagos, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Rivers, Delta, and Bayelsa States towards evening on Sunday. According to NIMET, morning thunderstorms are anticipated with moderate rains over parts of Taraba and Adamawa, Katsina, Kano, Zamfara, Kaduna, Jigawa, Borno, Gombe, and Bauchi in the northern region. In the southern region, cloudy atmosphere is expected during the morning hours. NIMET urged the public to take adequate precautions and a strong wind might precede the rain in the areas where thunderstorms are likely to occur. Airline operators are advised to get airport-specific weather reports from NIMET for effective planning in their operations. Residents are advised to also stay informed through weather updates from NIMET. And as it's on state and national news, up ahead is social and community news. As we take a break now, when we come back, the news continues. Please don't go away. Yes, welcome to social and community news segment of the news. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Ondo. In the vibrant heart of Akure, just off the bustling Owo-Akure Expressway, there is a place where tomatoes don't just grow, they speak. For 17 years, Shasha Market has blossomed, and far beyond a simple trading hub, it has become a living tapestry of culture, commerce, and community, woven together by the voices and stories of countless traders and buyers. Here, the humble tomato becomes a universal language, connecting farmers from distant villages, traders from different tribes, and customers from all walks of life. Our correspondent, Abidemi Akinrotoye, ventured into this bustling food heaven to uncover the magic that transforms Shasha Market from a mere marketplace into a vibrant way of life.
Before the first light of dawn breaks, Shasha Market awakens to its own unique rhythm. Traders from every corner of Nigeria converge here, their hands busy arranging stalls, bustling with vibrant tomatoes, blazing red peppers, and glistening golden onions. The air pulses with the scent of fresh produce and the electric hum of anticipation, an aroma heavy with promise and a day's endless possibility. Shasha Market, a bustling fresh produce hall, owns much of its vibrant energy to the hard-working members of the Hausa community who have long made it their own. Today, it stands as one of the region's most vital centers for fresh goods, but this triumph was forged slowly, not from sudden fortune. The Cherokee Hausawa Shasha Market, Ibrahim Shehu Abdullahi, shares the market's compelling origin story, a tale woven with resilience, unity, and the power of collaboration. The current location of Shasha Market was not chosen by chance. It is the product of years of determination and shared purpose shaped by the needs of traders and the community alike. Despite its vibrancy, Shasha Market faces persistent hygiene issues with nylon waste littering pathways and unpleasant odors, reflecting years of underinvestment in sanitation. Yet, the markets remain resilient, supported by a robust security and identification system where all workers wear numbered vests, fostering safety and trust among traders and customers. What truly sets Shasha Market apart is not just the boasting of its fresh produce, it is the vibrant mosaic of its people. Traders like Yorubas Igbekele Owosheni and Olayemi Akinagbe have long called Shasha home. Here, the market transcends tribe and background. Commerce flows freely and trust is the currency that unites everyone. In Shasha, diversity isn't just accepted, it is celebrated, making the market a true melting pot where relationships flourish beyond color and creed.
Normally, Hausa, both Yoruba, both Igbo, they are coming to sell market here. So, There's nobody in Tapa, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, nine the same market here. Myself, I'm a Yoruba from Takbolu, from Ondo State. I'm same market here.
Hausa ta tomato, Yoruba ta tomato, Hausa ta rodo, Yoruba ta rodo, Hausa ta lubasa, Yoruba ta lubasa. Ingredient ta ń ta yìí, òróró rice, Hausa ń ta, Yoruba ń ta. So ọjà wa ń bí àti Yoruba ta Hausa la jọ ń tajà papọ̀.
As we wandered through Shasha Market, the air was thick with celebration. It was Salah season. Many Hausa traders had journeyed back to their families, leaving some stores unusually quiet. But the market's pulse never skipped a beat. Yoruba sellers rose to the occasion, stepping in to fill the void and keep the vibrant spirit alive. Yet, amid the festive buzz, a few Hausa tomato vendors voiced their concern over disrupted supply chain, a subdued reminder of how intricately the community's livelihood are intertwined.
We buy, we send it Lagos, Maltop Market, Agege, Lekki Aza, na show the bringa. Na market day market, na business. That area on them complain. She dey for market. For one motor, this my brother, he lost 2 million yesterday. For one motor.
Shasha Market's greatest challenge lies in forging a cleaner, safer space for everyone who calls it home. Yet, beneath the surface, its foundation is rock solid, a marketplace sustained not only by fresh produce, but by shared stories, deep respect, and a collective spirit of hope.
Shasha Market, they sell in bulk. This is where all the farmers drop what they have. So people will come and start buying. Even those people in Ojaba and in other suburbs, they come here to buy, to sell to other people. So it's like we are buying as wholesale, at a wholesale price.
Láti fani bí láti mo ti ń tajà, wọ́n ṣáṣá ń bí mo ti wá máa ń rajà. Ìdí tí mo ṣe wá sí wá rajà ni pé ọjà bí ó ṣe díẹ̀, ó sì kù díẹ̀.
With a touch more investment and care, the bustling hub could glow even brighter, standing tall as a lasting beacon of unity and commerce in Ondo State and far beyond. Abidemi Akinrotoye for Osrc Social and Community News.
A beautiful story of unity through trade. Despite sanitation challenges, the spirit of community and resilience among traders from different tribes keeps the market alive and strong. Moving on, culture is the heartbeat of any community. Across Nigeria, traditions are not just preserved, they are lived. Among these traditions are taboos, silent rules passed down through generations. In this story, our correspondent Blessing Obe journeyed to Ondo City in Ondo State to explore the taboos that still quietly shape everyday life of the people.
All over the world, taboos hold a unique place in the cultural fabric of societies, often tied to religion, ancestral wisdom, or unwritten laws. Taboos are seen as sacred guardrails meant to preserve harmony and order. Though time has erased many age-old customs, some taboos remain remarkably resilient, still quietly guiding the choices and behaviors of people today. Among the Yoruba of southwestern Nigeria, tradition runs deep, interwoven into language, food, festivals, and beliefs. Ondo City, one of the ancient Yoruba settlements, is no exception. In Ondo, taboos are more than rules. They are reminders of a shared past. From generation to generation, certain practices are observed with quiet reverence. Ondo Kingdom, the second largest city in Ondo State, is known for its deep-rooted history and enduring monarchy. The people here take pride in their customs, many of which date back hundreds of years. One such taboo is the avoidance of eating the African rabbit known locally as okete. Another is the prohibition of roasting yam, especially during specific cultural periods. These practices are not just followed, they are believed in. According to the Lisa of Ondo Kingdom, these taboos are woven into the town's ancestral memory. Though the exact origins may not always be clear, their meanings are respected.
I'm sure there was a history behind that, going back into history, So and even Ajatu many people because they say Ajaja. But many people don't even eat the dogs now. But during Ogun Festival, those that the worshippers of Ogun, they still eat the dogs and so on.
To gain deeper insight, we met with the Odofin of Ondo Kingdom, one of the high-ranking traditional chiefs. He tells us that in Ondo culture, taboos are not arbitrary. They carry weight and meaning. To break them is to invite spiritual or social consequences.
It's totally forbidden in Ondo. The reason, from my experience, from what I learned from our old people, is that there used to be a powerful woman in Ondo, spiritually powerful in those days. They called her Tagba. He was so powerful that jealousy, so many things crept into her own problem. Ondo wanted to get rid of her. We said we are banishing this woman. We are banishing ourselves. Why is it that we can't come back? He said, you won't come back. The Ondo started begging her. He said, before I will accede to your plea, you will do certain things. You see this okete which I have used, the skin, and drumming you out of everywhere you will never eat okete anymore.
Before we left, we spoke with residents and visitors alike, many of whom still honor these customs, not out of fear, but out of respect.
Okete issue, like one of the carol law. Yan won gbọ́dọ̀ pè ní yan, tọ́n bá fẹ́ kiri ẹ̀bà kò lọ́bẹ̀, wọ́n máa ń kiri.
If they say they do am, if corn go, plantain go come, plantain go, you will enter yam, but there's nothing like that.
Taboos are not just about what is forbidden. They are about identity and unspoken language that binds the people to their history. They tell stories of where people have been and who they are today. Even when their exact origins fade, their presence remains quiet, powerful, and enduring. Blessing Ube, Osrc News.
What a deep look into Ondo's living traditions, where taboos to shape daily life and reflect our people's enduring respect for culture. Now to something more. Trees in Yoruba culture are deeply sacred, bearing different names such as Igi Iroko, Igi Ogun, Igi Akoko, Igi Oshe, and many more. Nearly every part of these trees serves a spiritual or cultural purpose. Some of these historically significant trees are found in Ondo State, with a few believed to have been planted over 300 years ago. Omorion Langbeji visited some of these sacred trees, exploring their uniqueness, significance, and the role they play in the cultural heritage of Yoruba people.
Yoruba culture is a vibrant tapestry of deep-rooted traditions, rich language, and spiritual symbolism. Among its many wonders are sacred trees, revered not only for their natural beauty, but also for the vital roles they play in cultural and spiritual life. One such tree is Igiatono. It is located at the palace of the Olukare of Ikare Kingdom and some strategic locations and was reportedly planted by the colonialists in 1921. According to Mufuta Olawal, the Ofua of Ilepa Oyimo quarters in Ilepa Akoko. This tree, which can only be found in the palace or planted by a traditional ruler, symbolizes that the monarch is alive and well. It also serves as a place of shelter for the king, his people, and visitors.
Nobody is permitted to cut any tree from it. It is not allowed. Even this tree, if as a visitor, if you are coming in to see Kabiyesi Olukare, even under the sun, under the rain, even the indigene, you are not allowed or permitted to use umbrella. It is forbidden. Yeah. It is not allowed to cut any of the tree or leaves. It is a taboo.
Another important tree is Igi Odon, also known as Igi Ogun. These trees are strategically located across Ondo State. In Akure, the Ondo State capital, one such tree is found in the Ayedun axis. It is called Idiayu, a popular gathering spot where locals play Ayo Olopon and other traditional games daily.
Pé bàbá tó gbìn ó ti kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìjà náà tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyàwó bàbá òun náà ti kú so ibi bí àyè láti wá máa ṣe kó tó di pé àti bàbá o àti ìyá gbogbo wọn ibi àyè láti máa ṣeré ìdísìn gan ibi láti máa ṣeré àtọmọ bàbá àti wátẹ̀yìn ibi láti máa ṣeré.
pé ọba bá kú àkọ́bá bá gbèsè kan bọ́ ọ̀nà yóò ṣàdé mórí igi kan gé wọ́n yóò ṣàdé gérí rẹ̀ ṣá. Gérí ẹ̀ṣá tó dì. Àjọ̀ǹgbọ́ igi ògún rèé. Igi ògún rèé.
In Ijomu quarters of Akure, another Igi Ogun stands tall. The Ojomu of Akure Kingdom, Ayo Oluide, the cultural custodian of the area, noted that strange birds associated with the tree often vanish upon the demise of the Ojomu, a mysterious but symbolic occurrence.
I met you there. I told you that I think I'm the 17th Ojomu. So as a result, I'm not the one who planted. It must have been planted by our forefathers. They must have some reasons for that. So that's it. And it's very, you see them like that.
Yet another revered tree is preserved in the heart of Erekeson Market, close to the Deji's Palace. It plays a vital role during the transition process when a new Deji of Akure is being installed.
When Deji comes to the throne the first time, he will come to this particular tree to perform certain ritual. And according to other sources, the hunters in the town will also come to this place often and often to come and perform rituals for the good of Akure Kingdom.
The Sele of Akure Kingdom, Taiwo Fajite, offers deeper insight into what the tree symbolizes in the Akure culture.
Just because Akure now has been so modernized and a lot of them has given way to roads, in the olden days when we were growing up, we have them all around. But now because of civilization and the urbanization of Akure as the capital of Ondo State, I don't think, except the one at Isikon.
Particularly notable is the sacred Igioshi, a tree said to live for thousands of years without withering. It's commonly found in the palaces. Examples include the trees at the palace of the Iralepo in Isikon Kingdom and the palace of the Oba of Ishinigbo in Akure North local government area. These trees are believed to be over 300 years old. According to Sele, Igioshi is unique and accommodates all. Its leaves, seeds, and roots have both physical and spiritual uses from medicine to rituals.
In the heat of scorching sun, you can always find solace under the Oshe tree. You understand that it's like in most communities, around here. It brings people together. You see them coming in the evening to play the traditional ayu. And people gather to sit down under the ocean tree to either relax or have meetings or have discussions and all that. So as it has a spiritual significance, so also it has a physical significance.
He added that modernization has led to the loss of many of these historical trees. One such loss was during the road dualization project along Ayakale Road, where a significant tree was uprooted. These sacred trees serve as a powerful reminder to the Yoruba people, connecting them to their roots, both literally and spiritually. They stand as cultural markers in shrines, village squares, and festivals, symbolizing the Yoruba people's respect for nature, reverence for ancestors, and the spiritual depth that defines their heritage. Omoyola Humbiji, reporting for Social and Community News.
Yes, from roots to rituals, Yoruba sacred trees are more than nature. They are living symbols of heritage and cultural pride. From the vibrant trade at Shasha markets to the sacred taboos that shape Ondo's cultural identity and the symbolism of traditional trees, our stories remind us that tradition and modernity can work hand in hand. And that's it on Social and Community News tonight. Thank you so much for staying with us. Good night.